Donating to Goodwill and other thrift stores is just making some people richer, not helping anyone who really needs help. 1. A lot of elderly people don't have the energy or time to give out their items personally, so they donate to thrift stores. People who are dying or very sick may have money, gold, antiques, etc. in their donations. Giving them to Goodwill is not better than burning them, because they don't reach poor people. I advise everyone, give away your items personally before you get too old or sick. Be sure they go to good people, not criminals. Give to students, elderly care homes, hospital debt victims, natural disaster victims, or research institutions, not gamers, drug users, or those who don't want to work or study. If your donation helps crime instead of good, God won't reward it. You'll be punished because you didn't use your brain or morals. If you read all my writing, you'll understand. Donating randomly to Goodwill or another thrift stores is not helping the needy. It's helping those who are lucky enough to steal or cheat the system. 2. The best help is direct, person-to-person help. It's your duty to find people who truly need help. Walk your street, talk to homeless people, or use a website to find honest people in need. Meet them face-to-face. Check their background to avoid scams. Random giving can end up supporting your own killer, robber, or criminal. Helping the wrong people doesn't make you good. It makes you lazy and irresponsible. God doesn't want you in heaven if you don't try to do the right thing. He can turn your kindness into a curse because you didn't care enough to be smart. 3. Best expensive items, if found or seen or known, are being shared between shop owners, store managers, or workers, and also they are cooperating with some customers. They give items from the back doors for sale and for commissions, or they let items be stolen, acting like they don't. See it so in many ways. Donated items, luxury items, antiques, gold, silver, expensive computers, electronics, etc., are shared between that kind of people. 4. In most thrift stores, you can find on the shelves useless things at overpriced rates. Some good-hearted people are buying them with the intention of helping the poor or losers, but that is not right. 5. Outlet Goodwills are a base for mafia-type, criminal people. There are groups cooperating, including drug users, and they export or send items to other countries legally or illegally. Millions of people are living in the streets, more than 1 million in the USA, or using SNAP food stamps, 42 million, so I beg donors to help us citizens first. There are people in outlet stores every day cooperating with workers, sharing profits. A full shopping cart with basic merchandise can be worth $2,000 or more. Sometimes they pay, sometimes they don't. They just move out with a few baskets daily, and workers act like they don't see. When I complained, they turned against me. Even when I gave exact exit times, no one did anything. These same people keep coming to the stores. If it were just a few items, I wouldn't care. But one day, a family took out 4 full carts in 1 hour. I watched. They had 2 vehicles full of merchandise. Maybe they paid for 1 cart only. I saw this many times randomly. They carry items out in used Goodwill bags or used backpacks. If they do that 10 times a day, it becomes a huge amount. If I see it happening randomly, how can the workers not see it? Maybe they are afraid attacked or lost jobs, or maybe they take commissions, or they don't care for a few bucks. I also saw many times items taken out from the back door and sold to customers, like drones, musical instruments, etc. So I wrote to Goodwill to stop letting people take items out in shopping carts. They came and added poles to stop carts from exiting. I don't know if it increased the cash register income. If it did, it's because of me. 6. Goodwill's slogan is creating jobs. In some locations, only black people work, and they have zero politeness, acting rude, favoring their own people and friends. Isn't that racism? All locations should hire diverse cultures and people who actually need money, and change worker and manager positions often to prevent corruption. When someone steals from a white customer or assaults them, hitting, pushing, they do nothing, not even check cameras. But when their friends or black people make false claims, they go after you. That's the truth. Criminals support their own kind to cover frauds. That's why society is getting worse. No one even knows what good means anymore. When I asked for camera footage, a guy punched me, another stole items from my cart. They never helped me. I know some customers make $200,000 to $300,000 or more a year from Goodwill donations and spend it on themselves. 80% of customers are illegal immigrants, and they send money to build houses in their countries. Strangely, they came to the U.S. saying they were politically threatened or almost killed. So why build homes back there? When I asked, they said, Texas is actually Mexican land. 7. Some people wait all day in front of Goodwill bins, and it's chaos and fighting to catch the best items. Then, when you go to pay, they say, that item's not for sale. It might be a PC, printer, game, etc. What kind of game is that? A 5-year-old could make a better system. I waste my time struggling with other customers. Some of them are criminals. Why put items in the bins if they're not for sale? Am I a mule, choosing good things from trash for them to keep? That's stealing. I found over 10 laptops and computers. When I went to pay, they took them from me and said they're not for sale. Same thing happened with other items, but sometimes they do let you buy same kind of items. So they change the rules randomly. Some customers break the laptops and take parts, hard drives, memory, etc. At first, I was angry and complained, but now I understand. Do you see this in Walmart? You pick an apple, and the cashier says, "Sorry, this apple is not for sale. We'll sell it to rich people." Even African tribes don't act like that. Managers or workers put laptops in the bins, then take them from you with ugly expressions. If it's not for sale, don't put it in the bins. What do they do with those laptops? As I said, they ignore shoplifting and sell items from the back for commissions. Most items have no barcode, no alarm, no registration, so take them for theirself is easy. I want my laptops, games, Xboxes, etc. back. They sell to certain customers, but not others. That's discrimination. Cashiers and managers' friends hide laptops in clothes or in backpacks and walk out. Sometimes pay for them, sometimes not. But when I try to buy, they say it's not for sale. 8. In Goodwill outlet, books are only brought out when a certain customer is there. She's working with the managers. It's obvious. But no one has the courage to stop this fraud. We all spend time, gas, effort, and hope to find something good. Everyone deserves fair treatment. When books go out, she appears instantly, but you don't notice, because you didn't pay the boss. 9. One day, a black customer parked his cart blocking the aisle, and I moved it 1 inch. He acted strangely and complained to a black manager. All the staff were black. The manager came with a few guys, yelled at me, and blamed me for touching the cart. I said, "This is nonsense. Speak like a human being. Creating that kind of pressure is terrorism. That has consequences." 10. How can one person buy full shopping carts every day and I can't buy more than a few items? Where do they get all that money? Where do they send or use those items? Remember, one cart can be worth $2,000. So why are so many people struggling to find anything useful in thrift stores?